1000%, man. It got rough for a while. I At first I was super optimistic, as I think anyone could have been, and then things started to get worse. And so the external situation got worse. I mean, my internal situation was okay, but I was still dealing with a lot of what was happening externally. And externally, the politics, the social issues, the the pandemic, and the fear of what that can mean for a guy with a young family, for a musician who now is told you can't do what you're gonna do, and knowing the way technology is, like, what's gonna happen? Am I gonna have a career after? Are people still going to be interested in my band? Stuff like that. And then you just see the stuff going around, the decay that's happening around you. And so internally, I felt defeated. I felt beaten. I felt like I had been through a complete change. And all with that happening, I still had to get up every day, pay the bills, you know, try and be a better partner in my home. I still had to function, You still admit all this craziness. And I know that's how life is for a lot of people. I know that's how life is. One thing I saw was when when everyone started running to shops and supermarkets to just hoard food. And when people were denied that by just having to stand outside and wait to go inside of a place, or having, just being minutely inconvenienced, it just showed them, it gave them a snapshot, excuse me, of what people's lives are like, what some people's lives are like every day. Pandemic or not, someone goes without and can't sit there and bitch and moan about having to wait. So I thought that, that instituted in me that change was going to have to happen. And in line with the message of Fire from the Gods, I was not going to promote violent change. I understood the anger and the rage and the burning and the fighting. I understand that rage. But being a person that I was before, and being involved and always wanting to fight first and talk later, I had to think, like, this is not the kind of world I want to live in, nor the kind of world I want to raise children in. So I figured, instead of talking about violent political revolution, let's talk about an internal revolution, because I knew what was happening to me internally. So I wanted to be able to talk about that and talk about the realness of what that feels like. And do I feel like, oh, I'm some guru or something? No, absolutely not. The fucking problems, the struggle's still real. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here as a self-help guide, but I just wanted to talk about what was happening inside of me. And I knew that I needed a soul revolution. I needed to change. I can change my mind, but I also want to change my body. I want to change my whole soul. So to me, what encapsulates that one word is the soul. So let's change our souls. Let's have a soul revolution. And then I found out it was a fucking Whalers live CD, and I was like, oh my God.